All right, we are live.
Cool,
Okay,
cool,
just pulling the chat here real quick.
cool, 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 cool.
All right, I'm good.
Oh, Mike, you realize since this is 48, the episode right after the Super Bowl will be episode 50?
We'll be what?
Episode 50,
Yeah,
right after the Super Bowl, bro.
that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be like big stuff, I guess. We live?
Yes, sir.
Yeesh. So I'm thinking uh just a little bit of NBA, like, because the trade deadline is the 8th, so next episode we'll go into a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then but right now just say who's probably gonna make some deals, I guess. I don't know.
Alrighty,
Kind
sounds
of a
good.
standings look at, and then obviously the NFL stuff. Let's talk about fucking that goddamn thing right there.
Yeah, the implosion. Um, yeah, we're good then. Sounds good.
Yeah, alright. Hey everybody, welcome to episode 48 of Sonoran Sports Cards. Here with my buddy Mikey. Mikey, how's your week been? Day, I guess.
My
Today's
day.
just Monday.
I'm not gonna lie, work was pretty rough Monday. Didn't get a lunch today, so it was 9.5 hours. We had one, two, three, four staff members were out today.
Bro, I feel like that happens for you all the time. Whenever somebody's out, it's like everybody's out. That's
Yeah,
tough.
that was primarily just today though, but we got through it. Like it was honestly a good day. It's just busy, but yeah. How about yours?
Whew. Today was crazy. Those of you that don't know, I work at a school, and I showed up today and found out that we didn't have any internet at all at our school. And then I was like, oh, okay. And then as I found out more about it, like as we learned, the internet for all of TUSD is out, and the reason it's out is because they got hacked. And like I guess like the hackers sent like to all the printers in the school district, like sent a message, and they all printed and everything, and it's something about like we're gonna release all of the teachers and students like personal information unless they get
Wow,
money or something. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, honestly. Um,
sounds crazy.
yeah, so teaching without the internet in 2023 is interesting day to day. Very old school, but I
Yeah,
and since I didn't know I was gonna do it, it definitely caught me off guard. So can't say we learned a whole lot today, but I'm ready for tomorrow. And I don't know when it's gonna get fixed. I guess so. Pretty crazy.
that's kind of wild.
I got
Hackers.
a kitten a couple days ago.
Yes.
Yeah, she's locked out of the room for the video, but other than that, she's pretty much with me everywhere in the house. So that's fun.
To be expected. Did she just
Her name
follow
is
you?
Carly.
She just follow you around when you walk around?
Pretty much. Her name is Carly, named after Carly Lloyd from the U.S. Women's National Team. So,
Okay.
yep, all of my pets that I get are going to be named after athletes. So, Dwayne Wade is definitely going to have, probably Wade, probably going to name the next cat or dog I get Wade. But,
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I
maybe
think.
sometime in the future.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that last week too. The Wade.
Yeah.
David said
So, we
cray
got
cray.
Carly. Cray,
Go
yeah.
Eagles. Okay, dude.
Okay, bro.
Relax, bud.
All right, I guess we got to get to some sports, freaking
Uh,
David. So
Speaking of
before we
Go
get into
Eagles.
so before we get to the shitty thing that was the NFL week, I guess the NBA trade deadline is coming up. I think
Yeah.
it's the 8th of February. I don't think I or 9th of February. Yeah, 9th.
Yeah, February 9th.
And so I just wanted to look real quick at the standings, and just who I think is going to be sellers, and buyers. Obviously, everybody at the top is going to probably look to add somebody. That's usually how the trade deadline goes. Look to add somebody. especially if you're in that middle part of the
Somebody,
playoffs. You know,
somebody
like
to give them that little push to make through the playoffs or make it to the playoffs. Make sure you make it
yeah,
there.
like Eastern Conference has like a definite top three that have formed and two pretty close behind, and your Heat are actually doing real good. So any of those teams are going to be buyers, like the top six probably. And then the teams looking at selling in the East, definitely the Raptors. The Raptors were thought to be a lot better than where they're at 23 and 28. So they're going to be the team probably out of the entire NBA that's unloading some real talent. I could see them getting rid of three starters, or what rumored right now. OG Ananobi is probably the biggest piece. He's a 3 and D forward, so pretty much every team in the league could use that. So, and then Pascal Siakam is rumored to be out there, and Fred VanVleet. So, like, those are probably their three best
Yeah,
players outside of Scotty Barnes.
yeah, Scotty Barnes. That's
uh,
true.
yeah. So,
For some reason, I thought Scotty Barnes was on the Bulls.
no, yeah, no. And yeah, the Bulls. Since you brought him up, another team that is probably going to sell, and they got Zach LaVine and Nikola Vucevic, Alex Caruso, and DeMar DeRozan. So those are the two teams in the East that actually have pieces. Like, yeah, the Pacers or the Hornets or the Pistons would like to sell
He,
if they had anybody, but like, there's not a whole lot. The Pistons have Bogdanovich, so he's definitely getting moved. But other than that, those teams don't really have a whole lot to move on from. And
maybe the
then
Heat can make a move to get rid of Lowry.
yeah, Heat are definitely going to make moves. That team does not sit pat, so they're going to be buying some of these people that we just mentioned off these other teams. And then the Western Conference, the top is pretty settled. It's crazy to see the Kings at 30 still. I
That's
mean,
nuts.
I know that's the way it's been like for a while, but like just seeing it is crazy. You see the fucking nosedive the Pelicans are taking right now?
Yeah, I do. 1-9
Yeah.
in their past 10 games.
Yeah, they're really injured, but they were like the talk of the season early on about how big of a juggernaut that team was going to be. And they are lost 8 games in a row, and like Mike said, are 1-9 in the last 10, which is tough. In the West, I think 1 through 9 are probably buyers because the West seems
The
pretty wide open.
Suns
So
have seemed they're
they've
losing
righted the
it.
ship a little bit
Have they?
in the past 10, but
Uh,
yeah, it's been pretty rough. Um, but they're getting their people back, which is nice. But then 1 through 9 buyers, 10 through 15 probably sellers outside the Lakers. Lakers are going to be buyers, even though they shouldn't be because they got LeBron. But again, this is another thing where like the Rockets and the Spurs. The Rockets, I guess, have Eric Gordon to sell. The Spurs have, I don't think, anybody.
the Trailblazers have
I mean, they
Dame.
got Dame, but I don't think they're going to
Nah,
sell Dame.
he wants to stay there
Dame's
too, doesn't he?
Dame's been on their team for so long that the only way he leaves is if he wants to leave, and I don't think he does. But they could move on from who they bring in. They brought in that the guy that was on the Nuggets at one point,
The
and then
Trailblazers.
yeah, the Trailblazers.
All the Jeremy Grant, Nasir
Yeah, Jeremy
Little.
Grant. Yeah, there you go. There, Jeremy Grant. He could be on the trade block, I guess.
Okay.
Thunder have a bunch of young people. They're not going to trade anybody. Jazz should be looking to unload everybody they got.
Yeah, that team started strong and then just fell apart as they should have.
Yeah, still being 26-26 kind of crazy.
That's just because they
When you
started
look at
off
that
so good,
roster, you
though.
would not think they'd be a 500 team. Yeah, yeah,
I guess
exactly.
they are
So
6-4 in the last 10, but
Mike Conley probably going to get moved. Jared Vanderbilt, Kelly Olynyk, even Lauri Markkanen, who's been like a freaking all-star on their team.
The
I mean,
first
they could
game
move on from
I
anybody.
clicked on was the Clippers Hawks game from 2 days ago, and Kawhi Leonard's playing, dude. That's nuts.
Yeah, he's playing basketball, guys, which is crazy.
And the Clippers are moving up the standings, so surprise.
Yeah, the Grizzlies, another just a little aside, the Grizzlies are second in the West, and the Grizzlies are making sure that everybody in the NBA hates them. They're talking so much shit for a team that
Really?
really hasn't done anything. Like, I know they're good and they're young and everything, but yeah, like, every time you look at the Grizzlies, there seems to be like a fight on the court with another team. Like,
What's his name? Shannon Sharp.
yeah, yeah, also that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grizzlies are making sure everybody doesn't like them, but I like them. They got good players.
Yeah, Ja.
Like, I like shit talkers too. I mean, it's freaking basketball. It's part of the game, you know. But
Yeah, they do that all the time in the NFL. You see players in the NFL getting arguments all the time.
yeah, it's just not as obvious for us because they got their helmets on. But yeah,
Yeah.
you know they'd be talking shit 24/7 out there.
Oh yeah.
It's sports. That goes along with it.
Watch
Any
George.
sport.
Watch George Kittle mic'd up, dude. He legit trolls them the entire time when they're lined up.
Yeah, I think the big trade prize, the big realistic trade prize, is probably OG Anunoby, unless like Dame gets traded or something, you know. But
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I think OG is probably the big piece that gets moved. And I don't know. I mean, like I said, anybody and everybody should want him.
How about the
It's
Knicks?
just it's just who's going to be able to buy. Do I think they're going to buy or sell?
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. The Knicks, everyone talks about, oh, they're going to make a trade because they're New York, but then they never really do. So
I feel like.
I don't think they're going to make any good
Tell
moves,
me if
really.
I'm wrong here. This is me just kind of off of what I'm hearing has been happening this entire season. I feel like in previous seasons, I feel like the Knicks are trying to continue to play with the current like core roster that they've created, when in reality they should be blowing it up because they've already had opportunities to show that it's not going to work out. So I feel like they need to implode and rebuild.
Yeah, it's just
Like,
that for them, it's just that the New York market is so crazy and basketball is such a big thing in New York that like I don't think they feel like they can do that.
okay,
Like they have to like stay relevant-ish, but they're not doing a good job of that. So I mean I would agree. I am of the mindset if you're not good, you should blow it up, which doesn't make for the best NBA overall, but I think it's the best been proven to be the best way to get back to being good. Although there's
yeah,
some teams that have managed to do it without having to do that. Like the Warriors never really blew it up. They had like one really bad season, but yeah, I don't know, man. There's no
yeah,
one perfect way to build a team, I guess.
yeah.
All right, let's talk about that shit we saw yesterday, my boy.
All
First
right,
game.
guys.
First game
Conference
on Sunday.
championships was the 49ers showing up to allow the Eagles to play football. The 49ers just showed up. That's it. They didn't play.
Yeah, they from the jump it was not good. Like the first drive the Eagles had, they completed this bomb to Devontae Smith, which wasn't actually a catch at all. Kyle Shanahan didn't challenge though. And then in the post-game press conference said, "Oh, the angles we had didn't show the ball moving." Well, we had an angle,
Yeah.
like the whole everybody
The
watching at
audience.
home had
Like,
an
how did you
angle. Which,
not? Yeah.
yeah, how do you not? Like, I hate when coaches say dumb
Yeah.
shit like that. It's like,
Like
bro,
you see more stuff than we do. Like, don't come at me
yeah.
with that. Like,
Especially when your safety, like right away, was being like he didn't catch the ball. I don't
yeah.
know. I guess maybe it's really early on and you don't want to use your challenge flag, but that was a huge play because they got a touchdown from it, and that was on fourth down. That was 4th and 3. So challenge overturned. That drive ends. They don't get that touchdown. But obviously the main story of it all was Brock Purdy got hurt
Yeah.
really early on.
And I don't know if you saw it or not,
Was
but
4 for 4.
confirmed that he tore his UCL.
Yeah, yeah. He got hit right in the elbow, strip sack kind of play, messed up his arm. And then we put Josh Johnson in, who looked fucking awful. But again,
Yeah.
he was our 4th-string quarterback. Let's recall he wasn't even on the team earlier in the year. So you can't.
I honestly think we would have been better off having Christian McCaffrey just beat the quarterback too. Josh Johnson looked so garbage. Like, I don't know how that dude's
Yeah,
on the NFL team.
yeah. He had a snap that he just didn't catch and
Like,
fumbled
he
off
looked
that.
so bad. Although he
And then
probably
he
had
got
nerves. I mean,
and
but
then he got a concussion,
yeah,
and he was out. So we had to put Brock Purdy with a torn UCL back in the game to take some snaps. And yeah, at that point you don't even have a quarterback.
no, we literally
Because Brock
didn't.
couldn't
Yeah,
throw the ball. And as good as our team is, you could tell it frustrated the shit out of everybody. And then the
oh yeah,
defense started giving up stupid ass penalties
penalties. Yeah, it was bad.
over and over again.
Like, and I'll give it to the Eagles, bro. They came out firing on all cylinders. Defense, offense. Reddick, dude, that dude is actually insane.
Yeah, that's what I was most impressed by. Their offense didn't do a whole lot. Granted, they really didn't have to. But their defense looked crazy.
Like that
That's their
Theo
pass
Reddick,
rush.
dude, that guy. Like, I've never actually seen a game, dude, but he gets through the fucking line every single play.
Yeah, Hassan Reddick. Yeah,
Yeah, Hassan Reddick, that's his name.
yeah, he got 2 sacks.
One fumble.
Yeah, pretty damn good game from
Yeah.
him. Yeah, obviously we're both really frustrated and sad,
Yeah.
but
See, I don't know. Like
I guess I'd rather.
I wasn't as upset because it wasn't like, oh, our team. And now I'm not using the excuse that we. I mean, it is the reason we lost. Actually, I am using that excuse. Um, I think the Eagles
It's the
came
reason
out
we didn't have a
firing.
chance in the game.
Yeah, we didn't even have a chance in this game because of injuries, and then our team getting frustrated. And it was just a cursed game for the 49ers, unfortunately.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the Eagles took advantage, like a good team should do. I
yeah.
just want to mention one thing though about the game. I mean, there's really not much to talk about. It was just a stomp, 49ers couldn't do anything. So, um, I think that this, out of all the games I've watched this year, and I don't think this affected the outcome of the game at all. To be honest with you, I think the 49ers still lost the game fair and square, in a sense. But I think it was some of the worst officiating I've literally seen the entire
Dude,
season.
that's the game. That's the
Literally,
name of this whole weekend
like,
because the Bengals
yeah.
Chiefs game had fucking terrible shit
Like
going
it
on in that
was
game too.
real, like that. I said, like, just to show you an example that I'm not trying to like use as an excuse or something, but like on the Eagles side, that punt, literally everyone saw it hit the wire. Everyone looked up and pointed at that punt that went like 15, 20 yards and hit the wire, and they're supposed to redo the
Yeah,
play
you
when
can
that
see it
happens. Yeah, yeah,
traveling like a normal punt,
yeah.
and then goes like this all
Yeah,
of a sudden. Like
and
that
and,
doesn't
and the you know
happen
what
to balls.
like what ref wasn't looking at that football? Isn't that one of their jobs? It has to be. You have to watch the football at all times. So my question is, and they were like, "Oh, we didn't have a camera view on that, so we're just gonna act like it didn't happen and keep playing." Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, you
Actually,
see punt starting to go this way and then goes this way out of bounds. It's like clearly
yeah.
something happened.
Like, dude, those refs were really bad.
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah,
Eagles move on.
yeah. I mean,
Next game, a lot better game if you're
ah,
a fan. We had Chiefs ending up beating the Bengals 23-20 on like the last second field goal. I think there was like 8 seconds left, but
yeah.
this game's over. Um, yeah, I think a lot of people were betting on the Bengals because we saw Patrick Mahomes limping in the last game, and he was even limping in this game. He did not look like Patrick Mahomes entirely, but even 80% Patrick Mahomes
Yeah.
still goes 29 of 43 for 326 yards and 2 touchdowns, which is like,
Dude, he's so
bro.
nuts, man.
I know. I know. And Marquez Valdez Scantling popped off,
Yeah.
116 yards, a touchdown. Travis Kelsey did his thing like normal. I thought Isaiah Pacheco would do better than he did, which he didn't.
I will say that the Bengals, um, it gave me flashbacks and like back to like their last season. Like it seemed like this whole season they had fixed the problem of their offensive line. Like it was fine, so that offense was rolling. But this game, it's like they replaced all their offensive line with last year's offensive line, and they literally just like I don't blame Joe Burrow. That is not Joe Burrow's fault. That stat line. His offensive line was literally non-existent. Didn't he get sacked like was it 5 times?
Yep.
Yeah, like, and even aside
Yeah.
from that, the times that he didn't get sacked, he had to throw it away more. I saw him throw it away several times because he was about to get sacked. Like he literally just couldn't do anything.
Yeah. Threw 2 picks, got sacked five
Like,
times, a lot of pressure. They were in their defense, they were down 3 offensive linemen, I think,
oh, were
on
they
their
actually?
starters.
That would make a
Yeah.
lot of sense. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. Like Joe Burrow is really good.
Yeah.
So like but I feel like we're gonna be seeing this matchup. And you could throw in Josh Allen a little bit. But in the AFC, they got those 3 studs. I think we're going to be seeing this AFC Championship game or mixing the Bills like for the next like 10 years, probably like 6 or 7 times.
I
had to
agree.
guess. I don't know.
I agree. Yeah, it's basically it's like I mean, people are already calling Burrow Mahomes. They're calling it the Brady Manning. So the next Brady and
Hmm.
Manning rivalry.
Yeah, they are that good. Sucks for Joe.
Yeah,
Joe seems like a really cool dude. But it's Patrick's time, so Patrick moving on, and
It's
I
Ben
think
Patrick's time, dude.
yeah, I think we're
He
all
just isn't ready to hand the fucking plate over yet.
yeah, I think we're all just really excited to see Jackson Mahomes at the next Super Bowl, right, Mikey?
Oh, I'm so excited. I cannot wait.
Good old Jackson Mahomes. All right.
But yeah,
So that
speaking
leads
of
us
the
to our
next game,
Super Bowl
yeah,
matchup, which is the Eagles versus the Chiefs in Glendale, Arizona,
yes
which is
sir.
in 2 weeks. Sunday, February 12th at 4:30, which is when Super Bowls start. So what do you think, Mike? Who's gonna win?
I'm taking the Eagles.
So you're going with the better team but weaker quarterback.
Yep. I really
Yeah.
because I don't think one the Philadelphia Eagles offensive line is outstanding. I don't think that Kansas City defense is going to have as good as a showing against the Eagles as they did with the Bengals. So I think that they're not going to be able to shut down the offense of the Eagles, and I think that the Eagles defense is fast enough to counter Mahomes.
Well, guys, we are going to have a split for the Super Bowl because I'm going with Patrick Mahomes.
I respect that. I'm not. I'm not. Gonna, it's like
I,
I mean, it's the same thing. You know, I'm not going to be
yeah,
like if the Chiefs win,
yeah,
I'm not going to be like, wow, what the like they're both really good teams. Obviously, they're in the Super Bowl, and the Chiefs, like
yeah.
Casey said, have Patrick Mahomes, who is currently the best player in the NFL.
And he's at the most important position too,
Yep.
which means a heck of a lot. And that's what it comes down to me is they have Patrick Mahomes. That's it.
Yeah.
Like the Eagles are the better team overall. But Patrick Mahomes is the actual cheat code.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I can see that. We'll see.
He's nasty. The currently right now as on FanDuel though the Eagles are favored by 1.5 points, so insanely close.
Yeah. As it should
And
be.
that line could move around too based off of where the money's going. So I
Look, if I
expect it
look at my
to stay
brain,
right around there though.
I would honestly have to say I'm choosing the Eagles at like a 1.5. Like that's like I would say that's about how close I am in my decision. So that is accurate.
Hmm. Yeah. I think you
David
guys.
again, go Eagles.
All right, we got David's pick.
Yep.
So you two Eagles, me Chiefs. Uh, yeah, I'm going Patrick Mahomes. You're going the better overall team. I think if the Chiefs win, it's gonna be Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelsey popping off together. I think.
Okay.
And if the Eagles win, I think they're gonna just be running it all over the field.
Yeah.
Probably like 250 yards rushing. I'm gonna say something crazy.
Okay, I can see that.
Yep.
Some
Jalen Hurts, Miles Sanders, Kenneth Gainwell, Boston Scott. Just gonna be running all over the place. But the Eagles do also have some great receivers too, so
yeah, that's
they're
what I'm
definitely a
saying.
better team.
But yeah, so
But
that's
I'm just not gonna
football.
bet against Patrick Mahomes. I guess is really what it comes down to.
It's the last game we have to discuss, dude.
Yeah, next week we'll have more of a preview. Maybe we'll go over some like prop bet stuff, like the weird stuff,
Maybe.
and
Yeah.
we'll fill out like a prop bet sheet maybe as together. And then we'll talk about the trade deadline too on next show. But at this point, we're gonna open some packs. We're gonna do like a product comparison. We opened these last week and they did not do good for us, but we're gonna open two 2021 Prizm Cellos and two 2021 Mosaic Cellos. All right,
Sir.
head to head.
David,
They're both about the exact same price, $18 a pop. And we're just gonna see what's better. What
David
David
said,
say?
I think next to Dallas, I hate the Chiefs fans almost as much. Now I'm surrounded by Chiefs fans. And then he said, end of the podcast. I don't know what that last part means.
I don't know. Hey, Mikey. I know you don't want to see this right now. Bang bang.
Bang, bang.
he wants us. I think he just means he wants us to be over with the podcast. We're almost there, buddy.
No, maybe that's what he's saying. That would make sense. I was thinking he was like saying that like my internet cut out or something weird, you know. So I messaged the thing.
That look good.
Yeah, it looks good.
All right. Let's open Mosaic first because Prizm is like the. I like Mosaic better, but everyone seems to prefer Prizm as far as pricing is concerned. So let's do our 2 Mosaics, and then we'll do our 2 Prizms and compare. See what we think. All right, 12 base cards. 2021. Is there anybody in the Super Bowl that's a rookie? I guess Devonta Smith, right? Yeah. Yeah, Devonta Smith would be the rookie in this. That's in the Super Bowl. Let's see if we get any Slim Reaper. Tyreek Hill, Deion Sanders, Ray Lewis, Jay Herbo, Daniil Hunter. Super Bowl MVP is Tom Brady. I guess fitting for what we're talking about. Man of the Year, Peyton Manning. A green mosaic of Drew Brees. All right, we're getting some clutch quarterbacks back to back to back. Got game, Jonathan Taylor, insert. Oh, touchdown masters, Deshaun
Gross.
Watson, bro. Fuck this shit, bro.
Respect.
Rookie card of Rondell Moore, Kylan Hill, and a kid reporter.
Ooh, kid reporter, dude, that's big.
Yeah, on God. All right, bonus pack. Get these pink mosaics. See if we get anybody good. Chad Johnson. All right, we got Ocho Cinco. Off the top. We got a rookie, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Okay, that's actually a good rookie.
Yeah, that's pretty good actually.
And a Patrick Mahomes. Oh,
Oh,
all right. I'm gonna say the pink mosaics came through right there a little bit on that pack. Got AFC's Patrick Mahomes fitting for the Super Bowl. Maybe the cards are telling us who's gonna win. All right, now next mosaic pack. Calvin Ridley, Michael, you bet on the
wow.
NFL, you get kicked out for a year, bro.
Even though you can't play for the whole year.
DeAndre Swift, Charles Woodson, Jalen Rager, NFC's Michael Thomas, Super Bowl MVP's John Elway, Man of the Year Dan Marino. Green Mosaic is Robert Tanyan. Tough. Will to win Joe. All right, that's kind of cool. We like
cool,
Joe
yeah.
Montana around here.
We like them.
Joshy Poo Allen is our silver mosaic. Rookie, a Chief, Noah Gray. And then our other rookie is a Caleb Farley for the Tennessee Titans. All right. Joshy Poo Allen.
Joshy Poo.
All right, pink mosaics. Are they gonna rival what the last ones were, or no? Probably not, but maybe. CMC, we like him around here. McCaffrey. We got Miles Sanders. And do we have a rookie? We have a rookie. Team Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, that's gonna be my guess, but I didn't say it because I was afraid.
Oof.
He was supposed to be good and didn't do anything this year. I drafted him in both fantasy leagues. Didn't do anything. All right, now we're moving on to Prizm. So our bonus cards are switching from the pink mosaic to the red, white, and blues. But
Red and blues. Okay,
generally the same format though. You get 12 cards normally, and then the red, white, and blue bonuses. All right, let's actually get the mosaic stuff out of the way because we are trying to compare the products. Prizm. Base.
Huh?
Rookie. Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh boy.
Is my homie a punter? He looks like he's doing kicking stretches right here, bro. Our green is not green. Sorry, our silver is Taysom Hill. What is this guy?
He's number 6. He's
Oh no,
probably a
he's a
kicker.
backup quarterback.
Oh really?
Yeah, yeah, he's backing up freaking. He's not even the second string. He's the third string because we know who the second string is. We just saw him for a little bit. You got Najee Harris on the Prism Breaks insert. Yikes.
Yeah, that was yikes. Hopefully the bonus pack comes through.
Red, white, and blues. We're proud to be Americans on this channel, so give us something. Randall Cobb. Okay, this one is upside down for some reason, for the meme, I guess. Antonio Gates.
That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
And no rookie. Falcons, Russell Gage. Tough, bro. That was tough. Only one okay card out of that, which is the Najee. Alright. Let's just say if you would have spent $18 on that bad boy, you would have not gotten your money back. Like I did.
I mean, you've already pulled more today than we have been pulling, let's be honest.
Derrick Henry. Yeah, that first Mosaic pack, you would have gotten around your money back. Fred Warner, Tony Baselli, Tremaine Edmonds. All right, sick. We just rotated for no reason. Shout out, Jake. Alan Lazard. Okay, yep, sick. Why not? Cameron Hayward. Oh my God.
What the fuck?
Luke Kuechly. And it rotates again. Okay, rookie Ben Skoranek. Bro, come on, my guy. Denver Broncos rookie card. Can we get a Patrick Surtain silver at least? No.
Oh
Quinn
boy.
Miners. Hey, sick. Get that offensive lineman love. And then we got an emergence Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts is supposed to be so much better than he is. He needs a quarterback.
Last 3 cards. Are you saying Marcus Mariota is not a good quarterback, Michael?
He's not even on his team anymore, bro. He stormed out of the locker room, remember? Took all his stuff.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Threw a tantrum.
Cooper Kupp. Ben Roethlisberger. Can we at least get a rookie? Okay, we do. We got a rookie logo.
It was something good. Come
For
on.
the Pittsburgh Steelers, Najee Harris. Pat Fryermuth. All right. Yikes.
I was thinking George
All right,
Pickens.
so the only 3 cards that I would even say is kind of a hit. No, he's the next year.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Fryermuth, red, white, and blue. Kyle Pitts, Emergent, and Najee Harris, Prison Break.
So,
And then in the
Mosaic
Mosaics,
won.
we got pink Amon-Ra St. Brown, which I feel like just wins.
That's a really big deal.
Without doubt. Pink Patty Mahomes, pink Rashad Bateman, and then we got probably these 2 probably don't actually deserve to be in here, but we just like Joe Montana and Josh Allen, so they're there. Yep, we're gonna give the nod to Mosaic, I think. I don't even think it's close. Nod to Mosaic. Prism, like always, in my opinion, is overhyped and always underperforms. So
Yeah, I looked up
hey,
the pink camo prisms. It's like,
it's not gonna be that much money.
yeah, it's actually not. It's like $5 probably.
Yeah, they're both probably like $5.
It's more than we've been pulling.
Me and my,
Lamo.
me and my homies, honestly.
All right.
Take us away, bud.
All right, guys, and that is it for episode 28 of Sonoran Sports.
48, buddy.
I said 28, didn't I? Episode 48. I'm sorry, episode 48 of Sonoran Sports Cards. Pretty shorter video because obviously there's a lot less football to talk about. We just talked about the two conference games, one of them being a horror show. Feels bad, man.
For us, yeah.
And then the Super Bowl, and then we did some NBA talk with the NBA trade deadline closing in. And
This is just a quick comment on this card as I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Does it just look like Joe Montana's head is freaking huge?
Yeah, it looks like his helmet is massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. I see it. But yeah, we talked about the NBA trade deadline. And then we opened up some packs. The Mosaic and the Prizm and Mosaic definitely came out on top. I feel like Prizm has been pretty bad every time we've gotten it most of the time, to be honest. But yeah, guys, if you guys like what you saw, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, notification bell so you can see when we do go live, and you can join us here in the chat and troll us like David did with Go Eagles. Feels bad, man. But yeah, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, and as Mikey and I always say, we're Chiefs fans, so let's go Chiefs.
Yeah, let's go Patty Mahomes.